Nope, come on. If I dig it up for the snake skin later when I come back, I won't be able to get the snake skin, probably. Oh, shells. Not enough, though, I don't think. I need a lot. Unless this is a bigger beach than I thought it was. Well, this is a good starting island anyway. This is actually a really dope island. It's actually unfortunate, though. If this was like the best world in the world, it wouldn't matter because I basically have to reset it. Unless I want to go just reset Reign of Giants a million times, which I don't want to do. It's so much easier to reset this than Reign of Giants. I can catch these guys, too. I should be able to catch these guys, but I guess I can't because I'm an idiot. I gotta redeem myself. There we go. Like that. Not that you would ever need to. Okay, right. We're fine. 1, 2. Nautical. You make a sail. I'll eat some of these. Deal with some of these. And then this other stuff can just kind of chill right here, I guess. Since I'm resetting everything, I won't need a base, really. Let's check to make sure there isn't another beach. Another beach. Oh, that's a huge island. Probably not though, right? Ooh. Def. Doubloons, really good. We'll definitely be taking all those with us, and if we ever find the slot machine, we can get a ton of cool shit. Nah, so it's not looking like it. So what we'll do is we'll just place the boat. This will get me through the night if I ever have a night where I don't have a light. And I can totally die in this world, by the way. Totally. Because the boat thing is like crazy. It's so easy to die if your boat gets destroyed. And since I need the things, I basically want to explore each island, but I'm fast, so that's not a big deal. I want to explore each island, and I also want to explore the ocean pretty thoroughly for the volcano. The non-renewable things I will be going for at first, coffee plants are the most important thing. The reason they're really important first off is because they actually produce more coffee per fertilization in Reign of Giants. So to use them, ideally you want to go plant them all in Reign of Giants. And then in between each world, when I'm coming back, I will make myself a shit ton of coffee. I know you're hiding up here. I see ya. Nope. Not fast enough. And I can fully feel my hunger just killing butterflies and stuff, but I made a crock pot just in case, because this is my first run through and I don't have coffee. And I might spend a little time ferrying some important stuff back and forth. Basically, it'll be my longest world besides when I'm actually looking for getting the correct world will be one of your first ones. Because all the stuff you can do. All the stuff you can get. And how set up you can get in Reign of Giants. Oh my god. I love it. Thanks, idiot. Alright. I think I need 4 ropes. Not sure, though. Let's look. 3. Cool. I have 3. boat. I'll keep these. I want to keep my inventory as clear as possible. The Krampus sack would actually be pretty useful now. Just because there's so much shit you can grab when you're kind of exploring that I'm gonna run out of inventory space pretty fast. And I just want to storage boat would kind of be okay, but I want to go wicked fast. I can always come back. All right. So we good. I don't want to go against the waves at any point because I don't want to get soaked in the middle of the night until I get a hat, like a umbrella, which there's a couple ways I can get it. All right, thanks. I hate it when that happens. I'm going in the right direction. And he turns around when you do that. And it actually technically counts as you going that direction. So you get hit. It's so annoying. We can also get crazy amount of gears in Shipwrecked. But we don't need to worry about that now because we don't have an iron wind or anything. And if we stay long enough during hurricane season, we'll get a lot of overcharge too. So if we stay more than 20 days in our first season, which I might, I'll get a crazy amount of overcharge. And I definitely want those living logs. One's on the starting island. I'm gonna have to go back there to bring shit over. This one's on this island, though. Inventory space is always a thing I'm a little worried about, especially when I don't have a Krampus sack. And to make exploring and gathering a little easier, I probably eventually will just get a Krampus sack before I get too crazy. So, like right now, I'm gonna ignore certain things, and then I'll have to come back. Even though it might take a little time, I'll just plan a route, hit all the islands, bring all the shit back, and bring it over to Reign of Giants. Alright, this island clear. Next island. It's also a testament to my luck, too, because when you find the volcano is at the mercy of how the game wants to plan out. Like, you could, like, find it last. Ideally, you want to find the volcano and then the 4 things, and then leave when you're farming this world. There's nothing else you really need. You don't actually need that many coffee plants either, but they're so great. I love having, like, 1 billion of them. And, you know, there's a couple other things about WX that make this easier. Him ignoring spoilage, actually really good for this kind of playstyle, this nomadic playstyle, where you just, and I don't encourage nomadic playstyle. Some people are like, oh, it's just my way of playing. It's just difference of opinion. Nomadic is inherently just worse than basing, by the way, because, like, things like a crock pot and, like, having to set up farms and stuff like that, there's so much you can do with that, and you should play how you should and can play however you want. But if you're gonna play nomadic, play a character like WX who can eat stale food, and you have to, I don't know, you have to settle down eventually if you want to, like, go crazy and do stuff like I'm doing. Like not having a coffee bean farm is just going to make you do everything slower. So it's ideal to set one up at some point. But I can also not be poisoned, and I can eat stale food, so I can just wait till it gets in the red to eat it. There's all kinds of crazy strategies with this guy that are just insane. Don't have to worry about anything, basically. Just run through that stuff. Alright, we good on this island. As you notice, it is day 40, and both seasons are passing. So, you would kind of want like either a season clock or kind of know when the other season started if it's like um, out of sync, and then you go back to Reign of Giants when you know you need to grab something. Like if it was winter, I would definitely go back. And I always like being here during hurricane season. It's kind of annoying that the wind like destroys walls and stuff, but during hurricane season you also get you get struck by lightning a billion times, like I was talking about. So it's good to be here and messing around, get struck by lightning. It takes a lot longer to world hop in Shipwrecked because of going in between islands, but we actually can't world hop yet because we haven't farmed the ruins, and it's going to reset them, so we don't want to waste that reset. But we want to get some items from here so we can go farm a Krampus sack, go get hot on coffee, and then we'll use that Krampus sack and the fact that we're fucking lit all the time on coffee to farm the ruins as fast as possible. Store a bunch of shit, kind of work on our Reign of Giants world a little bit. We don't want to go too crazy, saying everything's going to... Any like crazy decoration fun stuff we do is going to be pointless when we eventually reset that world, but you can see how fast I'm doing this because I'm overcharged. If I, for some reason, were to stop being overcharged, I would go farm a little to get that. That would be a difficult decision. It'd be like, do I want to get coffee first or go get more overcharge? Since farming, basically every ruins you farm, you're going to hammer all your Thulesite stuff. You're going to get way more overcharge than you would ever use. You do it in like 3 days and you're going to get like 90 days of overcharge. So we're going to farm a bunch of ruins. So inevitably... Ooh, different direction. Oh, fuck. Wrong direction. Inevitably, we'll eventually get to the point where we're so fucking overcharged, it'll, like, never end. We can just expect to be overcharged until I get sick of playing this world. As crazy as that sounds. And I'll also try and be here during hurricane season and get overcharged. You can build... There's specific things you can build for overcharge. You can actually trap moslings and make them stay past spring. You can make, like... The moose goose stay past spring, and he'll just lay eggs all the time, and those will make moslings. I threw a couple glitches, and then I don't know if, and then you go over like block the walls. Moslings hatch, they come out, piss them off, and they go all hurricane batshit insane and overcharge you a bunch. So that's something you could do. What I'll generally do is I'll just go in the way the waves are going because that's faster unless there's specific spots I need to go to. And it generally ends up where I've explored a lot of stuff just by doing this. Anytime you see an island, you go for it. Could be something good. Nope. Not good. Could be cool. Maybe up there. Probably nothing cool up here either. Pretty sandy though. When I get pretty close to max, I'm not gonna waste this ammo shanter anymore. Not that it's really a challenge keeping it up, because how many hound's teeth I have. In each hound attack, you get like 10 times more hound's teeth if you make like a tooth trap field. It's so easy to kill all of them. Oh, and if I find a doi, I'll probably just murder it. Because then you get a chance at Krampus sack. Even if it's a small chance, it's a chance nonetheless. It's a free chance. And since I'm going over the world, and you can have them mate anyway. That doesn't really matter. What I'll probably do is once I'm ready to start seriously thinking about getting a shipwrecked world that I want to keep, I'll probably just keep my dodois. I'll grab a couple, bring them over in Reign of Giants, and then whenever I'm ready, I'll bring them back to shipwrecked. Whatever world you start, it's going to have 2 dodois in it, though. And I will want a booty bag would be cool, too. I could go fight the Kraken for one if I wanted to, I guess. That'd be a cool first thing to do, because I'm not going to have the Krampus deck for a while. With the Handbat and this speed, we can take out the Kraken in seconds flat. We gotta summon him. Alright. This is an ideal sitch right here. We would like these guys to attack us. I want their shark fins so I can make a sleek hat. Bioluminescence is kind of, what's it called? Non-renewable, but... If I can get one at a time, I can pretty easily kite them, or if I can find an island. I could go back to the island I was just at, but don't want to do that. I don't want to waste my boat by, like, tanking them. Fuck. Since they can pretty much keep up with me until I have coffee, I'm going to try and take them to an island. Yeah, I can go in this direction, too, which is good without running into waves. Nope. Nice free boat. Get ahead of that wave. Oh man. Come on. Yeah, now that I need an island, I can't find an island to save my life. Okay, this way. I'm eventually gonna lose these guys. I gotta kind of go back and forth, try and let them keep up. Oh my god! This is what happens when you actually need something. You just can't get it anymore. Like, I will never need a tree guard again, and tree guards will just attack me day in and day out. Nope. Ah, fuck. Didn't want to do that. Well, I kind of ditched those guys by accident. I got hit by a wave. Where am I? I'm towards the top. So there's like not shit over there. So let's go. I don't want to go south. But this is also the corner of the world, so I kind of have to. So we're going to go against the waves for a bit. Kind of have to. Because it got put up here. I could actually just reset at the bottom, but what's the point? I'm surprised I haven't found any steamer trunks. I've explored a good amount of this world. So we lost the sharks. That's if you ever want to know a tactic, that's a tactic for losing them pretty quickly. He's doing that. Alright, it's freaking sweet. Just like rub up against them like that. Secret way to doing this. Alright. This is great though that we found this. You don't want them both attacking you, it's increasing the chance of him hitting you, so you just do this until he stops, then you just hit him. Ignore his hit and you'll get like 1 or maybe 2 extra in. You can get hit, so you gotta make sure that you have enough to take like a single hit before you do that, or it could be bad. But if you're close enough, when he runs away, you get 1 or 2 hits in. And you push him to get away from the other ones. And we can just keep a stack with us. And that'll be great if we ever get something bad happening to us. We'll have an emergency stack of like 40 gears eventually. But you don't want to waste gears on eating because of how not difficult they are to get, but farming them can be a little annoying because you have to like kill something and then wait for those guys to show up. I like to save them for like building flingos and building fridges and using them for your boat. If you get we get to fight Mr. Seal NATO, hopefully we can get an Iron Wind. We'll keep that with us when we world hop so we can be fast. That'll be one reason to get into hurricane season. If I get close enough to hurricane season, I will absolutely stay in hurricane season for a while so I can try and fight the Seal NATO. But once again, like, who knows? He probably just won't show up. Oh shit. Get him. Alright. Going. Fishing rod. How close are we to that? Pretty close. I'm just going to jam this on right now. Now I can fish sunken graves and hope to get something cool. Might get a key actually, because I've never unlocked woodlegs. I'm going to do that in my Shipwrecked Let's Play. So I just never did it in any of my... I have all 3 keys in like 3 worlds. Just never unlocked him. I don't really have much desire playing with Woodlegs because he's not very good of a character. Being that his main thing is staying on sea all the time. Like, why would you ever want to stay on sea all the time? It's so easy to heal in Shipwreck. There's so many crockpot recipes that just like basically heal you to full. Once I get a dumbrella, I'll use it when sailing, and it protects you from being wet from waves. So your boat will still get damaged, but you won't get wet. Anything cool over here? Come on.